Hey everybody, welcome to Grey County Grilling with Tracey. Today I'm taking over because it's my husband's birthday next week and I'm going to cook the pork shoulder. So I'm making a pulled pork roast today so that we can make some sliders on Wednesday. So here we go. I am a very frugal person. I always like to be prepared. So I always like to have a pork shoulder in the freezer when they come on sale. So we had this one already in the freezer, which was great. We took it out, de-thawed it, and I took off the skin and did that earlier. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. What we have left is a nice pork shoulder, but there's a bone in it. We've got a little bit of fat on it. My plan today is to inject it with some diluted barbecue sauce. This barbecue sauce was made by Chris's brother. Whoops. It's delicious. It's a red sauce, which I way prefer over a molasses-based sauce. Oh, I'm not very good at this device. It's our usual syringe. Wasn't able to find that one, so we've got this one, and it's not so easy to use one-handed, but that's okay. So again, don't do what I do. Find a better syringe. Learn to be better than Tracey, so that you don't have a giant mess. So hopefully, with the magic of speed, my husband will have sped this up for you. There's little hunks of onion in here, which makes the injection process just a little bit different because it wants to be sucked up the needle, but there's not room for it. How am I doing, Chris?
You're doing really good.
I'm making a giant mess.
It's all about.
Okay, so now that I have it, I'll just use this at the end to put over top of it again. Now we're going to put some rub on it. I like putting the wet on first so that the rub sticks. I know some people prefer the other way. This is some Yak and Yeti rub right from Disney World. Thank you, Joe and Tiff, for bringing it back for Chris. It's gone now, so maybe that means we need another trip to Disney World. So that covered the top of it, which is good. Rub it in. Flip it over. The other one I chose from Chris's many rubs was the Traeger Summer Shandy. It smells delicious. I don't know about the flavors. I just know about the smells. It smells great. So this one is a little yellow, which doesn't surprise me as it should be lemony. I like a sweeter pulled pork, like I said, with a red sauce. It smells kind of like turkey, which...
It smells very much like turkey.
I love it. It has a savory, like a summer savory smell to it. Oh, look at that, Chris.
Good.
Okay. So now I'm going to pour a little bit of this on, just to use it all up. Don't want to waste any. I'm going to keep it in the fridge for about 10 hours. Then at 10 o'clock tonight, we're going to put it on the Traeger. So it's ready for 10 o'clock in the morning. Perfect. Here we are. We're going to do this quick. There's too many bugs out here. So it's 10 o'clock at night, which is way too late. Night shoots. Yeah. The temperature's up to snuff where we want it. My pork shoulder has been resting all day. I guess it looks delicious. So I'm going to get the Traeger open, grab this big old piece of meat. Okay. I'm going to put it with the fatty side up.
No.
I'm going to put it with the fatty side down, right in the middle here. And here it will sleep until morning. One of us, I think, might have to get up to check the pellets in the middle of the night. I'll let you know how that goes. See you in the morning. Good morning, folks. It is early on Sunday morning and we're out just checking to see what this looks like. Oh, here's a nice shot of the yard. It's beautiful. Beautiful day. It's already 24 here, so promising to be a hot day. We've bumped the temperature up to 225. Right now, the pork seems to be in the stall. We're sitting at about 165. Those are all words that Chris told me to say. I don't really know. So let's have a look. I think it looks delicious. And that does look delicious.
Ooh, that is some fine color on that.
You know why? It's because it's a red sauce instead of a darker sauce. That looks great. So we're gonna leave it keep going for a few more hours, and then we'll see what it looks like.
So Tracy got an emergency call at work and had to go in. So I am here checking on the pork shoulder, and we have just reached 200 internal degrees. So we're gonna check this thing for tenderness to see if maybe it is ready to come in. Oh, yeah, I think we are good. Look at that. Yeah, that's just going in like nothing. All right, so I'm going to get this off the Traeger, in some foil inside, and then we're gonna let it rest for at least an hour.
I'm back from the office, and Chris has so lovingly taken it off and let it rest for the last, what do you say, about 2 hours?
2.5
Two and a half hours, okay. So let's have a look. Ooh, there we go.
That looks good.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So I'm gonna try to push it down. Oh, look at that.
That worked pretty good.
Oh, look at that. Perfect. Why? This is a bone.
Look how clean that is.
Look at the clean bone.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And look at how wonderful that looks. So now we're going to, I've got white gloves, white nitrile gloves with cotton gloves underneath to protect my hands from the heat. I'm just gonna pull it by hand, put it in this thing here. We're gonna add some barbecue sauce, and it'll be ready to go.